Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. So, we got a new update from Celsius that came in a few hours ago. Post-effective date debtors first update on distribution. So, I'm going to cover what the important things are, including what happens if you did not get any emails yet, talking about the convenience class, a little bit about PayPal, Venmo, Coinbase, and again, what happens if you did not get your crypto, what about the preference exposure, aka clawbacks, and then finishing off with cash distributions and the MiningCo Stock. And before I dive into all that, I want to thank you guys for all the donations you have been sending me. So kind of you guys. I'll include the links to PayPal, Venmo, Coinbase, Cash App, etc. in the comments below if my videos have been helpful for you over the last 18, 19, 20 months or whenever this started. And if you feel inclined to make a contribution or a donation, that would be awesome. So thank you guys so much. So starting out with the convenience class, basically there have been people saying that they did not opt into the convenience class during the voting of the plan in September. Because distributions have now begun and the funds available for distribution have been calculated and set aside, it is not possible to honor any further requests to rescind convenience class elections. So that really sucks if that is you. And if you had a large claim and if they are saying that you are in the convenience class, wow, I am really sorry about that. In the video I made last September, I do just want to mention right here that I did say that it would be good if you recorded how you voted. I would suggest you actually record your vote. So that could mean a screen recorder on your computer, or if you want to take your phone and actually just record your computer that way. Now, the reason for that is because there is no way to verify that they got your vote how you voted. There's no way to check that your ballot is the way that you just did. I am a little OCD and I always expect the worst when it comes to these things. So personally, I would want my vote to be recorded and for me to record myself actually voting. So just wanted to make that in case some of you guys are like, well, you didn't tell me. Well, I did. So sorry if that does apply to you. I guess there's really nothing you can do at this point. So very important now. Basically, all of the initial emails have now been sent to all creditors for PayPal, Venmo, and possibly for Coinbase too. It says that those using PayPal and Venmo should have already received an email from Stretto with your claim codes. And for Coinbase, if that applies to you, if you're not in the United States, you should have received an email from Stretto notifying that your funds have been deposited. So they basically said that all the emails have been sent. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think that's true because a lot of you guys are still messaging me being like, I didn't get any email. Well, if that is you, since they officially said that they've all been sent, you can actually go directly to this website and submit an inquiry. And this is the website, and right here you will click Submit Your Distribution Related Inquiry, and this is the page that shows up. So again, if you were assigned to PayPal or Venmo, or you were assigned to Coinbase, and you did not receive an email from either with either your claim codes for PayPal or Venmo, or an email for Coinbase saying that your funds have been deposited into your account, then you should create a ticket. They say here that there are a number of creditors who have not yet been able to successfully claim their distribution. Now that the debtors, meaning Celsius, have successfully completed the initial wave of distribution emails, they will be able to assist more in troubleshooting issues that certain creditors have had in claiming their liquid crypto distributions. So that applies to all of you guys that have already sent a support ticket into Stretto, whether you got the wrong amount of crypto, whether you're still dealing with an issue like KYC issues or not having your correct address, anything like that will now soon be handled because they will have more time to get to the individual cases. Here it says, if for any reason Coinbase or PayPal Venmo cannot service your claim, you will be notified that your distribution will need to be routed to another distribution agent. This process must be done securely and individually and will take time for the debtors and their distribution agents to facilitate this. Accordingly, please have patience if you receive such a notification. So, a lot of you guys have gotten emails like this where it says your claim cannot be facilitated or won't work with PayPal, Venmo, or it won't work with Coinbase. What they are doing is individually going through everybody's claim. And for those of you guys that can't use Coinbase or PayPal or Venmo, my guess is they are going to try to switch you to the other distribution agent. And if that doesn't work, then they're going to go to another way of getting you your money, possibly a check in the mail, which is not ideal. But my guess is they will do everything to get you your crypto before they just go and distribute checks. And if you're having issues with PayPal and Venmo, these are some troubleshooting tips. None of these are basically new, but basically you can re-trigger the KYC process by clicking buy under the crypto section of PayPal, which is going to be under finances, or doing the same for Venmo. And then it can take up to 48 hours for the KYC validation to be completed. Here, it's important to remember that your distribution can be collected over the course of the next year. So I believe we have 1 year from the 1st of February. So if you need more time or if things are taking a long time, you really don't need to worry about not getting your crypto. Here regarding if you had clawback exposure, this is again old news too, but you won't receive any distribution of liquid crypto until such withdrawal preference exposure is resolved. And this is also old news saying that holders of accounts that opted out of the class claim settlement will not receive any distribution of liquid crypto, basically crypto, until such claim is resolved. So this applies to 0.1, maybe 0.01 of you guys watching, that when you voted in September, you decided to opt out of the class claim settlement. So if that's you, you already know that's you, and you will have to wait a little bit longer in order to get your crypto. So basically, Celsius will continue to notify customers as their distributions are made available. So this is an ongoing, rolling process of going through the support tickets. And, I expect this to take, honestly, another 1 to 2 months before I would say 99% of people get their crypto. They say that they sent all the emails. I don't really think they did. I know that a lot of people personally did not get emails. So now's the time to submit a support ticket if you did not get an email. So this is pretty important if you live outside of the US specifically. The debtors have received numerous communications from creditors who are concerned about their inability to deposit a check from a US bank in their jurisdiction. And the debtors believe the option for wire transfers will help resolve a majority of these concerns. Creditors receiving their distributions in US dollars will be contacted with further instructions. So if this applies to you, meaning you know that you cannot receive a US bank check and you don't have PayPal and you don't have Coinbase, I would definitely go to that website I showed you and create a support ticket. So regarding the stock in the MiningCo, Odyssey expects to complete sending their initial email to eligible holders by February 16th, so I believe that is like today. The debtors will file an additional notice once those communications are completed. And that is right here. This is an email that looks like this. A lot of you guys have already gotten this, with a shareholder number and a password and a link here to register for your online account, and it'll show you how many shares that you got. So if you got this email, you do want to click on this link and go through the process of signing up. And finally, it's important to know that phishing attempts will continue and will not be slowing down at all. So that means just to be really, really diligent with what you trust, what you open, what emails you think are legit. Assume everything's a scam until proven otherwise. And if you see something that looks fishy, you can email that email, or I guess forward that email to these email addresses on the screen: CelsiusCreditorQuestions@Kirkland.com or CelsiusInquiries@Stretto.com. So guys, that is it for the video. I'm keeping these short and sweet and to the point. Ultimately, if you haven't received an email and you know you are in the jurisdiction of PayPal, Venmo, or Coinbase, I would submit a ticket letting them know. If you got the wrong amount of crypto, I would submit a ticket letting them know. If you can't receive US dollars, or if there's something weird with your country, I would submit a ticket and let them know. And know that now they are going to get to the individual cases that most of you guys that reached out to me are, where you either got a tremendously wrong amount of crypto, which is a big deal, or there's something else wrong with your account that you need to be fixed. So that is it, guys. I will keep you guys posted as always until we are completely out of this, which honestly may take another month or two. But a lot of you guys have already gotten your crypto and everything has worked perfectly for you guys. Some of us have not had the same success. So just know that you are not alone. If things are not working out, if you can't claim on PayPal and Venmo and everything's not working and you keep getting error messages and nothing's working, know that I am getting like 10 to 20 emails a day with different people telling me that there are problems and they can't get their claim codes and nothing's working and they are so frustrated. So know that they are still working out bugs and that eventually you will get your crypto. So that's it for the video, guys. Again, thank you for the donations. Super appreciate it. Until next time, talk with you soon and bye for now.